footage from the Nancy Pelosi attack, so we could play that right now.
Yeah, definitely don't want all of here.
Is this all of it? Like unfettered?
Hello.
Unfiltered,
Well,
essentially?
it's only a minute and 42 seconds, so I don't know. They see the attack. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that guy videoing?
That's a
2620, right?
No, the other guy over there. It looked like he was holding it there.
he might have
It
something,
literally said in
or he's holding his radio.
Hi. How you doing? What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope.
Hey.
What is going on?
I'm not getting an answer on call
Bro, oh shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bit disturbing, eh?
Yeah.
I got him, Michael. Edward 14, Everton, back up, code 3.
Code 3 back up at 26.
Give me your fucking hand!
Units code
Give me your fucking hand!
40 Broadway for 14 out.
Break that fucking hand.
I don't know.
You hit an old man with a hammer, you piece of shit.
It was why.
What's that?
It's like, why did
Yeah.
you do that?
Edward 14, Edward 10, medics, code 3 as well.
Is he like...
That's what it sounds
Wow, he's
Or
making like
it's
a gargling
Medics code
sound.
3.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oops. So,
Oh, that was a little more disturbing than I expected. I didn't... No.
that's brutal, right?
Because anybody who's watching, if you
With
throw
news
the
in
fucking
recent
hammer,
weeks of repeated
you know what that feels like when it hits something.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the head of a nail, you hit anything.
Yeah,
You're like,
imagine it.
Imagine that fucking hitting your skull. And that's a full ass swing. He went right over top. Not like that was a half swing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of the Pelosi's. You know, obviously, he's not talked about as much, obviously.
You know,
But-
the guy that did it, they haven't said anything about anything that he said, if he said anything.
We're not gonna let him.
There's no
Why would they?
like reason why. So that you have the story. So
Yeah,
like,
there's-
why did he do that? Right?
I don't want that.
Probably because
No. This
there maybe there's a good reason for it.
this probably,
Like they're saying maybe it was like a drug deal gone wrong.
yeah.
Which I mean doesn't make it a good reason to hit him over the head with a hammer, but it's an explanation that paints the Pelosi's in pretty bad light.
Yeah. And so it's funny because when you see that video, it kind of answers a couple questions a little bit, or like creates other ones too. But
Yeah.
they said that he was smiling and blah, blah, blah. I don't really think so. He smiled, but it could have been like a nervous, awkward sort of
Kind
smile.
of looked like that.
Yeah. Like he had it might also be that he's welcoming the fact that the police are there too.
Yeah.
So there's a number of things that could have been going on there. That's not like a smoking gun for me. Oh, he smiled like as if he knows, buddy. I think it's either, like you said, a bad drug deal, or maybe something sexual.
Yeah, something sexual, which again, that would be a legitimate reason to hit him if he was being held there against his will.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like
Yeah.
the whole thing is weird.
And
Like
it
they
doesn't make
open the
any
door standing there
sense.
together.
Then he hits him?
Yeah, and the guy has the hammer. Like, why didn't he hit him earlier?
Right.
What was going on that he didn't hit him earlier?
Yeah.
He does it in front of the cops
Yeah.
like that.
They answer the door. He's got the hammer in his hand. He's holding his hand with the hammer. Let's go answer the door together. It is bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make a lot of fucking sense. Unless,
With the hammer, he's not making any attempt to hide the
Yeah.
hammer.
yeah.
Like, okay, go answer the door, and he like holds the hammer behind his back, or he steps around the corner while
Yeah.
he answers the door. It's like, what the fuck? Or he answers the door.
You know, unless they're both just so fucked up.
Maybe.
And they were arguing, and Buddy's like, I'm going to hit you. You know, and then he's
Yeah.
like, no, don't. And they were kind of whatever. And then the door, I don't know. You know, if you try and put yourself in a drunken state, that's all I can, because
Yeah.
I've never been that fucked up on drugs to be that out of it. Okay, in a bad drunken state, all right, I don't know. Things don't make sense the same way, I suppose. But, whew, I don't know. And nobody, like, Pelosi's not saying anything about it, like Nancy. She just
Yep.
apparently said that she didn't want to watch her husband get beat or something like
Yeah.
that. Or, I don't know, like, you still gotta fucking say
Maybe
something.
he was there because of her. Maybe she was sick of Paul's antics,
Yeah.
and it just kind of blew up like that.
Who knows, man? Like that's. But there's so much shit.
It doesn't
slung-
answer any questions.
Right,
Like,
it
the
just
footage
creates
doesn't
more.
answer any questions.
Just
There's
creates
so
more,
many
yeah.
questions.
Maybe
The
that was
media
the-
has had every angle. That they
Maybe that's the point,
possibly
though. Maybe
could.
they released it now because they're like, hey, this is just gonna throw more shit against
Yeah.
the wall. But although I don't know, like it was kind of a dying story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't,
it was-
you know, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to release this now, unless you're trying
Unless
to.
there's like a protocol where like footage of an event like this is going to be released, but they don't do it right away. They clean it up, or they make sure certain things aren't in it, or whatever.
That doesn't look cleaned up though.
Well, it's a minute and 42 seconds,
True.
right? What if they
So they
started
omitted some
filming
stuff.
earlier or
Yeah,
later?
or after, and then they
Yeah.
ask him questions, and he starts saying things.
He starts saying why he did it.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like they just say, "Oh, he did it because of this," or "He did it because of that." Nobody is citing him. What is he saying? I just want to know what he has to
Yeah.
say about it. Like he could be lying. Who knows? But what is he saying? His motive for doing that
Well,
was
Nancy Pelosi is what 80,
old,
Yeah,
old,
80 old.
balls.
so she's 80 old.
Yeah,
He's got to be late 70s,
Up there-
early 80s
up there
old.
too. Yeah,
Maybe they're just gonna wait. Maybe they'll wait till they till the skin suit dries
Yeah,
out,
till it dries out,
and the lizard people go back to the
lizard
ship.
Internal, they go back.
They go back to the
their
ship.
home world.
Yeah, and then they tell us, and then they come back down as something else.
Yeah, someone else.
I don't know.
That's how lizard people reincarnate because they live to be a couple thousand years old.
That'd be
in
crazy
here.
if they do.
Yeah,
Holy shit! Because I would think that lizards live less time.
I think they proportionally live longer because they
I don't know.
because they have a lower heart rate
It's true.
and they don't move
don't-
as much.
And they don't generate their own body heat, so they have to
Yeah,
get
like
it.
how
So
long do
that's
like
That's a curious thing to look up.
how long does like a crocodile live for?
I'm gonna say 25 years on average. That's what I'm gonna say. If I'm right. Holy shit!
70 years, 50 to 60 years.
Wow.
And who's saying that lifespan isn't like they lose their teeth at some point or something, so
Yeah.
they starve to death? So let's say in captivity. Well, captivity is different though, because then they get like depressed sometimes.
70
or more years. But yeah,
Okay. Well, the lizard people could be living for thousands of years.
yeah, maybe could.
Yeah. I don't wish death on anybody, to be honest. Well, yes, I do. It's very few people. But I don't wish death on Pelosi. I just want her to go away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that she's not speaker anymore, so she's kind of gone away a little bit.
Maybe she just retires.
Yeah, just
Takes all the money she made
Yeah, enough's enough.
illegitimately and
They can
retire.
never. They can't retire. They can't retire. How are they gonna retire? How's she gonna retire from power?
You know, that's one of the
That bitch has
things.
been in power for like what the last 2 cycles of
Well,
Congress.
Is there?
I
Is it
think.
like it could be? It's not necessarily just the power that they want, but a kind of indentured servitude, where like she has a certain amount of wealth because of deals she's made,
Yeah, and she has
and
to.
it is contingent on those deals that
Yeah.
she is in office for a while,
Yeah,
and so she has to stay basically
you got to
as
pay
long
back
as she
all
can
those people.
until
man.
she gets like elected out or
Yeah,
until she dies,
yeah,
or else they're gonna come for her.
yeah.
You know. So who knows?
We're gonna melt that skin suit off you. Lady.
Yeah, who knows if it's about power or if it's about you've made some
Could be
deals.
the military industrial complex too,
Well,
keeping her there
well,
because she's a Democrat and she pushes
she
big
works on
spending.
behalf, yeah.
Yeah, which is a good segue into our next thing we want to talk
The
about.
next thing.